This is another contribution to devil's music. The type to make a reverend feel threatened and make a reference to it in the sermon. Get offended and an erection to it. Now where's that exorcist? Get him, and if he's dead, exhume him. I need a Seventh-day Adventist, the head of Judas, a dark apprentice who's oppressed by these questions too. Who's an expert in weapons, who'd make the heavens rain Texan Uzis and make a mess on your front lawns. Blemish your precious suit. Tell every televangelist that I'm coming. I'm confronting every Joel Osteen. He's arrogant Uncle Fuckers, Jimmy Swaggart. Don't embarrass yourself like Harold Camping. You're not even capable of taking care of yourself, let alone a whole congregation full of misguided souls looking for salvation, waiting for the spawn of Satan to show up, or some abomination to wake up in the manger to keep you afraid and keep you donating. There are 7 sins. I've committed all 7, and this televangelist keeps yelling, telling me I should buy what he's selling. There are 7 sins. I've committed all 7, and this televangelist keeps yelling, telling me I should buy my way back to heaven.
4267 Masterson.
4267 Masterson. I can see the angels of God all around your house. Rosa?
Camille.
Is it Camille? You've been taking a lot of medication?
She's there with her son, Kipper, and he has a lump in his chest.
Wait just a minute. Who's Kipper? He's got a lump in his chest.
Peter Popoff, not one of these stupid people caught on. You're the reason why people stop believing in God. All these faith healers and con artists, even the frauds, are surprised by how long the scheme has gone on. Pagans, heathens applaud, some false prophets screaming across the fucking stage while wielding a cross. Angels, demons, and dogma, teaching us, preaching the gospel based on fear. What a crock! Now pay for it. Here's what it costs. If you don't make enough money, then pray for it. Your Visa will charge. Just leave it in the offering basket, along with the keys to your car. Proceed to the exit exceedingly and leave with misleading and flawed ideas. Don't read the Bible or read the Quran. Benny Hinn needs you to stop moving as he places his palm on your forehead and his knee to your crotch. There are 7 sins. I've committed all 7. And this televangelist keeps yelling, telling me I should buy what he's selling. There are 7 sins. I've committed all 7. And this televangelist keeps yelling, telling me I should buy my way back to heaven. Is it blasphemy for me to feel nervous when my 3-year-old stands next to a Catholic priest? And do I have to keep my eye on him and remind him to keep his pedophile hands to himself? Meanwhile, there's a Warren Jeffs lurking from a hornet's nest in your Mormon church, quoting verses about morals somewhere, sweating as he's receiving oral. Don't you think it's ironic Alanis Morissette? More or less, remorse was never expressed by any clergy or regret, and I find it a little concerning that the only apology that I've ever heard was from an attorney. Does anyone else feel as disturbed? And if you're not feeling this verse, then you're probably a pedophile priest that deserves to diabolically burn and die a fiery death for the rest of eternity in an urn.
Giving his worship.
There are 7 sins. I've committed all 7. And this televangelist keeps yelling, telling me I should buy what he's selling. There are 7 sins. I've committed all 7. And this televangelist keeps yelling, telling me I should buy my way back to heaven.
Yeah. Now after you come up here, you can open the doors. Y'all can walk out the door after you come up here. But make sure you come this way before you go out the door. That's it. Look at God. Look at what God has done. Hallelujah. It costs to sit up here. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors.